Hello travelers, welcome dreamers. I am Adi, the lore master of this campaign for the role-playing game The One Ring. This is the actual play recording of our second session into the campaign. Our player heroes were sent by Elrond, himself doing a favor to his friend Balin, to get news from and possibly retrieve two lost dwarf scouts on a recon mission at the orc stronghold of Mount Graham. Our heroes have ascended the mountain through a maze of ravines and are now hidden near a gigantic crevasse crossed by a bridge leading to the main gate of the fortress. As they assess the situation after having just observed a goblin being casually thrown off the bridge by two orc soldiers, the gates open again, letting out a troop of 100 orcs led by a massive Uruk-hai leading the way. Now, my dear travelers and kind dreamers, I wish you a pleasant stay at our side, and let the game begin. I was thinking that as Ariel is fond of drawing, that he could have possibly during this scene where you all stand at the edge of this massive crevasse at the foot of the core of the mountain with this plunging view under the bridge and the gates. I was thinking that at this moment possibly Ariel could have picked up his drawing pad, you know, and like, you know, quickly make a sketch of the scene, you know, so he can document his travels and, you know, and possibly as well like let go of the stress, you know, that could possibly be a way as well for him to recover, you know, to feel strong, to feel as well some kind of recover this distance, this elfic way of just looking at the world like it's just an image that fades away, that passes the like time, you know, and you remain, you know. So I drew that, and I thought that could possibly be what Ariel sketched quickly.
Nice. Very nice.
Hey, you said that.
And you said
Did you
just
draw this?
yeah.
So the worst monster is the one you cannot see.
Yeah.
So you guys are.
Oh, I lost.
All good?
I lost my macro bar.
You lost your macro.
I lost my macro bar and I don't know how to.
It's
I closed it and I don't know how to make it appear.
I think there is this little collapse macro bar to the left of it, with a folder at under the square, the arrow.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's gray. I found it.
You got it?
The thing
Alright.
is, it's in. Yeah, but it's on top of the.
All right, so
Yeah, the thing is, it's on top of the map. You don't see it.
you guys are right over there, just on the other side of the bridge, about 80 meters away from the doors. You cannot see below cannot see very far in any direction. In front of you is the bridge, the gate. Above it all, this towering presence of the mountain that's lost in the mists. Below the bridge and below the crevasse and the cliff nearby, this mist again, and behind you, rocks and broken clefts and this maze of glens and crevasses and ravines, as we know. And you're now hidden quite well behind a few rocks
I think it's dangerous to stay here close to the door.
You now you have a good you're in a good position. You have a good spot. You're invisible. You're invisible. You have a good sense of you I don't know what's the overall morale of the company of the troop, but from your position right now, I can tell you that there is no way, even if someone was coming across the bridge and walking down the passage, you'd be like you're like 15-20 meters away from the passage that leads down into the maze from the bridge. You're very well positioned. Remember that Ariel did an extraordinary success at stealth for the group, so you're comfy.
Yeah.
You're comfy, and we're gonna start with a scene that you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about anything. It will just roll like in the movies. At this point, the doors open yet again, but this time they don't just slide a little bit open and a single silhouette comes out and do stuff. No, they swing wide open. And what you see is a troop of about 50 orcs. Fully armored, armed, equipped, accompanied by as many goblins. So we've got 100 buddies there, leaving the compound, crossing the bridge in military fashion. The goblins walk behind the orcs. The goblins are carrying war gear, supplies, all the stuff the company would need, to be on the go for days, possibly months. Nobody's paying attention to their surroundings. They are totally enthralled by the sound of the march, like they're getting out, they're leaving their hide and they're finally going on a mission, and they're going out very loudly and possibly distracted. Nobody's paying attention. You feel like a shadow among the shadow. No one is noticing your presence or even trying to be on the lookout for anything suspicious. They're at home. They don't care. And as they go by, you see that they are led by what seems to be a taller, bigger, sort of more manly proportioned great orc. And you've got all the gear like you could possibly imagine for like someone of his greater stature, like his. And he's armed with some kind of massive axe, all in armor and all, with a big helm, big shield on his back, a spear in his hand, and a big man-made axe. It looks obviously man-made. At that, you can see that Wolf is completely started. His eyes like widen and he looks at the axe, and you cannot but guess that he possibly recognizes the axe of his father. And the company walks by, kind of a bit below you, you can see from above. And this big Uruk-hai says loudly like that. He says, "Mashnak! Mashnak!" He calls for another orc that comes trotting, at his shoulder. "Where are you, scum?" I'm here, Ukuk. I'm here. You go west, just like I said, and do not linger about on the way. You catch her, and you come back at once. If she reaches Thunboyd, just let Gishak know. Just let Gishak know that Radgul will punish him for that. Understood?
Oh yes, Ukuk. I'll also make a stop at the many-handed in Rath Sereg, yeah? Just to see how things are going there before...
What did I just say? No detour. You bloody bastard. Now off with you. Go and brief your lurg at once. A lurg is a squad of orc. Go and brief your lurg at once.
Yes, Ukuk. But what about you, boss? Where are you headed, boss?
What do you care? Shut up now. Fuck off, bloody you. And the other orc, which is a great orc as well. Much taller than all the others. But still smaller than Ukuk. Mashnak is slowing down and stepping back and gonna check with his lurg. And this company goes, rum, 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 rum. They go like typical fucking old-fashioned. And you can see something is jumping at you. This little goblin, geared with too much stuff on him, like he loses a step, he slips and falls on face first on the ground, on the frozen ground. And the squad is just tramping on him, like just stomping on the thing, and the goblin straggler just gets completely stomped badly during the move, insulted, beaten to a near pulp. And the poor thing starts to crawls to the edge of the path to catch his breath and escapes the massacre. He would have been just basically stomped to death. And he's panting and just like bruised, and all his equipment, everything has fallen off, and he's scrambling his way in the rock in your direction and taking a moment to breathe, And the troop is nearly off already. In a couple of minutes, they walk like a very intense pace, and they're off, and you lose sight of them, and they're in the maze. You can hear their voices, their shouts, their shrieks echoing in this labyrinthic landscape, and the night is falling. Things are getting pretty dark now. So that was this. Now what do you do?
Okay, so the one that got the order to catch her, where did he go? Did he go along with everyone else, or did he?
Yeah, they didn't part yet. Yeah, he's supposed to go west to catch her before she reaches Thunboyd. And in case she gets there, he has to let know that Gishak will have to pay for him because Radgul will punish him for that. So Mashnak is going west. Throw me a lore, Mr. Ranger. We have two places that were mentioned. Ukuk wanted to make
a roll for what as well?
Yeah, you can. You two can make a roll, a lore roll. A woodman, I don't think, would have any idea what those places could be. Those places.
No, it's my first time on this side of a mountain.
Yeah. So, Ukuk wanted to make a stop at Rath Sereg to visit the Many-Handed. On his way to Thunboyd to intercept a she before she reaches Gishak. So
he made it.
Okay.
Favored. Favored till favored?
Yes, I'm favored because of I'm a scholar, right? So
Yeah.
No,
and also I'm an elf. I'm an elf from Lindon. Also, lore is very good. My lore is very good.
No, but my role it says I cannot take it off, right? Ah, okay, no, doesn't.
Okay, so that's for one. And the other role? For the other place? Thunboyd, you've heard of
I
it,
have to
Ariel. But
Okay, so
Targon
let
didn't.
me make the other one.
No, you both roll for
So
the
I'll
other.
make the-
Good.
Okay.
14 out of 15.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
what a ranger.
Ok. Alors, Rath Sereg is an old stronghold that was laid in ruin ages ago during the war against Angmar, and it lays south from Mount Gram, somewhere in Rudor. That is where Ukuk wanted to go, make a detour to visit the Many-Handed in Rath Sereg. But Ukuk is headed for Thunboyd. He wants to intercept a she before she reaches Thunboyd, where is Gishak. And Thunboyd is yet another stronghold, smaller than Rath Sereg, an ancient fort north of the Weather Hills. You know,
They are
Targon, there
quite a
are
lot.
so many of those places, so many of those ancient ruins, those forts. I mean, you know, you can know your thing, but you cannot know it all, you know, possibly. Anyway, those two you were not aware of, but our sir, good sir
The
from
Lindon elf
from
knew
Linden,
about it.
yeah, knows about it. Now we have a goblin that is panting about 15 meters away from you. He hasn't noticed you. What do you do? And by the way, as you guys just realized, you see that Wolf is in a very, very somber mood. Is nearly like he's shaking, quaking, and his eyes are injected with blood. And he looks at you, and he says, "Sorry, I cannot let this go. This was my father's axe there, right there. This is the one. He's going to pay for it. Say to Elrond that I'm sorry. I'm not made for this. This place is doomed anyway." And
It's 50. It's 50 orcs. There's no way that you can take them all. No way.
he's gone.
Oh my god.
Last
Well,
time
they will know
For,
that
for
they'll be.
reasons,
For
Yeah,
for
but they'll
reasons
be-
we need to let him go. Because of reasons.
Yeah. Anyway, that goblin, is he in a place that he could be seen by sentries on the fortress?
No,
Right now?
no, he you know, he climbed off the way. You know, he tried to get out of the way, and he's somewhere among the rubbles and the boulders. There is a way for you to stealth it and reach the thing.
How far ahead are the others? You said they're already
They're off.
beyond.
Yeah. They are possibly 150 meters now. They went down, you know, this winding path, and they entered the maze, and they are now in the gullies down there.
Right.
We
You can
won't
still
have
hear their
another
march.
chance. We won't have another chance as good as this one. Get
No.
more
I'm just feeling, I mean, speaking as a player now, I don't know if it would be if you would really just let Wolf go the Wolf's character go and forget about it. I mean, from the point of view of the actual story, it feels wrong, but maybe because it's a special thing, we can just, just let it go. I think we
Well-
have no choice, right? I mean, yeah.
He wasn't
Okay,
waiting for,
well-
and he wasn't intending of having to have any conversation. He said he's sorry, that to say goodbye to Elrond, that he's not part of that. That truly his mission was to sort his own story, and off he goes.
Okay. Well, I stop and sort of make some sort of prayer for him as a goodbye, last goodbye. May your spirit find the peace that in life you couldn't find, something like that. And after a somber moment, I think but we have an opportunity here to learn more, right?
Yes.
There are lots of places mentioned, and I quickly try to convey to the two of you what I know about the places that we just heard, the two places, that they are old strongholds, ancient forts.
Before
think-
you start explaining, I say later, maybe later, and
We-
I put my cloak cover and I descend towards the goblin.
Okay.
I
Okay.
follow him, but I keep my distance because I have a feeling he's way stealthier than me. So I will give
Yeah.
him some space.
Okay,
We
Yeah, I
won't
follow-
have another chance like this one.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I follow Targon as well as a backup. As
Okay.
just behind you.
Okay. So
Can I?
Yep.
Can I equip my dagger? How would it work? I'm not entirely sure.
It's not an action. You can just do it.
So I can
think,
just do
right?
it.
But the dagger is not. It's a brawl weapon, right? It's not going to be as good as your best weapon.
you have to
Yeah, but we don't intend to kill him, I suppose. We
you
just intend
unequip your
to-
great bow, and you equip your dagger. You click on equipped near the keen great bow, and you quick click on equipped on the dagger.
Mhm.
You know who was great at intimidating a lone orc?
Yep,
Wolf was.
I can imagine.
So
Uh,
this-
okay.
Unless we want to intimidate him with courtesy. Or
I
maybe
know,
we can
um,
intimidate him with your knowledge.
So is it a collective? What is it called? A collective?
No, you do
stealth?
two stealth roll, one each.
Okay.
well, there are the
um,
three of us.
Say? No, not
It's
you,
not
because
fair.
you said you stay
I stay a bit behind.
you
yeah,
stay behind. So
but
they are
I
trying to
still follow.
your intention, the two of you guys, is to jump on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
not attack him, but like
size him.
get close to him, like with the weapon out, like if you
Seize him and
if
give him
you
no choice. Yeah.
shout or try to leave, you are dead.
Okay.
Stealth.
Yeah, stealth for the two of you.
Is my old cape good for stealth here?
Yeah, sure, absolutely,
Uh,
absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a good roll that I made here. Wow.
Okay. The thing is like
That-
Bloody them! Why did that not let me go with them? That was the story of my life. I was going to have my own stronghold in the east.
And he doesn't see you coming at all. He's completely entranced by his own theater. and you can seize him as you wish, or just try to intimidate him and freeze him.
It's like the taming of Gollum.
I guess the best thing to do would be to get with a dagger to his throat, suddenly say, make more noise, and you are gone. You will come with us. Something like that.
He's like that, and just as this happens.
What the hell? What is this?
Try to scream and you're dead.
Bloody pointy ears? You know, you don't belong here.
Is he very big or small, or
Nah, he's a pitiful creature.
so if he was unconscious, we could carry him, right?
Yeah, he weighs what? I don't know, 30 kilo.
Definitely it's a big.
So do you want to knock him out?
I don't know if there is any mechanic knock.
I think we can conduct our interrogation right here, right? As far as I know, we don't need to hide any further. We don't need to drag him to a particularly hidden place. We are in a pretty
Okay.
safe position right now,
Yes.
as I
We
understand.
were
right?
in. Is it still safe?
Yeah, you're not far
Well,
from
we're
the road.
closer to the.
You're not far from the road. There is loot that dropped on the way, so there could possibly someone interested coming soon to loot the what's left on what dropped. A safer place would be to take him away a bit and go down into the maze.
Oh,
Okay, then I think we do that.
I'd rather go to a safer place.
yes, like
Yeah.
drop
Perfect.
your weapons. You want
You bring your quarry
your weapon.
away, back a couple ridges, down into the maze. And the thing is just...
What do you do? What do you do? What are you doing? What do you do here? You have no
We want
place
information.
here. Information?
We want
You can
information
go
from
to
you.
hell. No way.
No.
CG, not talking. CG, not talking.
Siji, you see, there's no one here that can help you. Just us. You will tell us what you want, if you want to live.
Do you still
Have you heard of
dream?
the big bad elves? Those who keep killing your kind over and over. Those stories you heard that of elves coming in the night and robbing you and killing you. That's us right now. So yes, you are gonna talk.
He spits into your
I'm the
face.
creature of your nightmares. Oh my god, must be a disgusting
He
thing.
spits a gluey black greenish thing that slimes onto your cheek.
Okay, so I think if we get him to a safer location, I think we tie him up, right? We must have some rope, something like that. We tie him up, hand and feet.
Especially we gag him.
No, we have to ask him questions, right? So if you gag him,
But we don't want
Well,
him
we can gag him
shouting right
when-
now.
yeah.
And we
when-
take away his armor and his weapons because we want him to feel helpless.
Yeah, he had just a notched dagger of bad make and a tunic and and just he was barely naked.
so I try to argue with him. Probably that's hopeless, but I try to say, look, did you see how they treat you? That's how they treat you. They were about to leave you for dead.
They're my
Here you are
brother.
carrying lots of stuff for them.
I
What is
hate
that
them.
exactly? I
Yeah,
know
I-
that, right?
Ah,
So
They're
So why are
showing
you
me.
protecting them?
They're showing me the way. Yeah, that's the orcish way. That's the best way, the way of the strong. And I'm learning.
Roll a
Well,
persuade.
you will not
Roll a persuade. Gonna
persuade.
be as
Yeah.
simple as
I'll
that.
see. That's the points that I put there. Let's come on, persuade. Should I use hope for that? Here, you see, you started the. I think I will use hope. How
Okay.
about that? I'll use hope.
Good. Good.
Let me see, hope. Hope bonus. Yeah, there you go. Roll. Oh my God, that's terrible.
You know nothing of the orcish ways.
That's so terrible.
You pointy bastard.
Okay. Someone else can give it a go with another skill.
I
Possibly.
will try to intimidate him
Yeah.
with awe,
Yeah.
but not very good. Hope point. If I click on hope points, and it
Yeah, it's whole
will
points. There is
subtract,
an image of a die there.
but it will
You click
subtract
that?
from my
Yes.
It will, yes. It did mine. Yeah.
Okay, there goes nothing. Well, I mean, it's 3 of us. It's just one of them. I mean, it should be
Exactly.
a bit easier, right?
Yeah.
To
You get a +1 now.
to-
He's getting exhausted. You get a +1.
So in addition to the hope, you have a plus
Right?
one.
Yes.
so 1 die.
Yes.
No, you should have one more die, right?
He's good.
No, I just have 1. So if I throw.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Well, but it's a great success. So
How does
you're
it look?
feeling intimidated now?
What is Targon doing?
I think we just tie him, and Targon doesn't say anything, and just takes out his hunting dagger and sharpening stone, and starts sharpening the dagger while he looks at the orc and his elf friend trying to speak with him, and says, and sharpens the dagger.
Okay, and then I guess at the end of my attempt, I say, okay, apparently you won't hear me. Maybe you hear my friend here, who is a man of few words.
Where's Red Dog standing in the whole thing?
Yeah, we'll tell him you'd better talk before our friend gets angry. My orcish friend. You'd better talk. Otherwise you will sing later on. You will sing a nasty song, I can tell.
Me bad singer, me really bad singer, but me good
Oh.
storyteller. Me can tell good stories. Me can show ways. Me can guide you. Me can guide, and me can tell you anything. Me know not much, but what do you? What's the question?
I walked not in front of him, but behind him, so he cannot see me, and I just keep sharpening the knife that he can hear the sound of the stone in the axe. And I just say, start talking. Where are these column? Where is this column of orcs going?
It's Ukuk. It's Radgul's lieutenant. He's been sent. Radgul sent him to meet someone great, someone a captain from Mordor. A big Uruk-hai. I've never met them. They're legend. They're big trolls from Mordor. Captain Mormog. Ukuk is the lieutenant. Is going to meet Captain Morgog. Because I don't know, man. I don't understand all things. You know, it's politics. You know, like They say there is a war between the Black Horn and the Three Spires, you know, from Gundabad. There is a war. I mean, those bros there, like they're not good to us, and same like it's I mean, we don't like them either much, so we are at war, and so it seems that Mordor sent a captain to calm things down, and I don't know, it says that he's building an army, and because he wants to impress everybody and just stop the war and just start to get things, you know, in proper order, kind of like, you know. So that's it. Like, Cook is going to meet Morgog. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in the cold fell. That's all I know. I was just following, carrying my fucking gear.
You said the name, Rathgul?
Rathgul.
Rathgul?
Is this the
He's the
leader
chieftain of
here
Mongram.
Mongram?
Rathgul is our daddy. Mongram's daddy.
Are you doing like a scheme of all the orc hierarchy?
I'm trying to keep track, but I you know, I'm not able to keep track of everything. Okay, so
Okay.
Do you know about two dwarfs who should have come here?
Dwarfs? I don't know. Can you hear me? Oh, fuck. You hear me?
Adrian,
Yeah.
can you?
Yeah. Well, I'll
So-
drop the camera for a sec.
Yeah,
Camera is causing problem, but I can talk. The dwarfs.
yeah.
The dwarfs. Yeah, there is one in the dungeon.
Oh,
He's been here for a while. I wonder how he can still be alive. I don't even know. Wasn't big news from him for a long time, but Rathgul seemed fond of the guy.
Do you know its name? His name?
I don't. We just call him Harry.
How? What kind of roll should we make to see if he's lying?
Insight.
Okay, so we are.
Here we
Great.
go.
Great. So, but he just told about one dwarf. So, Ugluk was giving orders about finding her. Who is her?
She's she's Gronya. She's one of the Radgul's ladies, you know. Gronya. She's one of those great orc ladies. She can give birth, you know. And Gishak from Thunboyd, he wanted her. He wants to impregnate the she, you know, because he knows Gronya, she gonna give him loads of little warriors, and he wants to make Thunboyd as big as Mongram. This Gishak is completely off his head.
That's why there's a war between the two of you.
But Gishak is not at war with Radgul. He's just having a, you know, it's they can't share, you know, ladies like that, you know. But Gishak, he wouldn't care, so he organized the abduction of Gronya.
So has she been abducted or has she run away?
I don't know. Radgul, she says she was stolen, but you never know with ladies, you know, what they really want. They kind of run the show, you know, truly in the behind, you know, in the shadows. You don't know, you know, so many women talking to you. I must turn his head off, you know.
What about the many-handed? You mentioned something called the many-handed. What is that? Who's that?
It's another orc, you know, a great orc. But this one is a good bro of Radgular. So I tell you, they like each other a lot. And he's established his camp in Rath-Sereg. Yeah. Yeah. And he's roaming the whole place, like Rudar, the Coldfell, all the fucking to the west, the east. He's everywhere, many-handed, quoi, you know.
Right. So
Bad fella, huh? Say he cuts people's hand and he has a big necklace with those hands.
Oh.
Like, yeah,
charming.
very much.
Okay.
At this point, he tries to unbind himself, and he does, like he slips. He just, I don't know. He probably dislocates a few bones doing that, but he slips off his bones and try to make for an escape. Guys, roll for brawl to intercept him. As you were surrounding him, get a +1. Each get a +1.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find brawl here in my
Brawl is
brawling. Yeah.
is
How
inside
do we do
your
the
proficiencies.
Yeah, it's
Is
in
it
the
the brawl?
combat proficiencies.
Yeah,
+1.
yeah.
Okay,
brawl
here's my
+1.
rule. Oh yeah.
Oh
17.
yeah.
My God. Mal.
Okay.
Okay,
Alessandro,
I
how
catch
does
him. So
how
I
does
guess-
it look, Ariel? How does it look? The thing slips
I
away.
use my spear. Yeah, I use my spear to. I thrust the haft of my spear between his leg and sort of take his feet from under him.
Okay.
And then I try to immobilize him while he's on the ground.
Okay. It crashes on the rock, on the frozen rock, under this night that is no more than looming in. I mean, like it's nearly nighttime now. Like,
Ah, you bloody pointy! Let me go! I answered all your bloody questions. What do you know? What do you now want from me? I said everything I knew.
Oh, not everything. Absolutely not. For example, you mentioned Morgog, a captain sent from Mordor, right, to try to stop the war
Yeah, Mormog.
between Mormog. Okay, my God, I'm trying to Mormog. Okay, he was sent from Mordor to try to stop the war between the orc clans. Is that
Right.
right?
Yes, right.
And they are meeting in Turnboyd. Is that right?
No, you stupid elf. They're meeting somewhere
He doesn't know where-
in Mormog's outpost in the Coldfell.
Do I know this place?
you just crossed it to come here.
Okay.
It's between Montgram and Rivendell.
Is it? Is it a place where I should be surprised that there are orcs there at all? Much less that some important meeting like this will happen, or
It's known more
It's
for
just
its troll occupation. It's more of a troll land.
okay. Okay, I turn to the others and I say, okay, what do we do with this? If you have other questions, then you should ask them now. But then after that, I try to switch. Is there a language that we talk but he doesn't talk?
We should.
I-
Sindarin, I
probably
presume.
But I guess our colleague from forest.
Well, he mentioned there is a dwarf inside Mount Graham.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know about the other dwarf. I think, well, there are two things. First, he's our prisoner. We cannot kill him. Because that would bad, and second,
Evil.
we can come up with more questions. He can use.
He starts to cry. I did everything you wanted. And he cries and he starts to be louder and louder. What do you want else
There is
from
still
me?
something more you could do for us.
Tell me.
Do you
tell
know any other way? Do you know any other way inside the mountain?
Yes.
Besides
Yes.
the Great Gate, the
I
one
do.
you came out.
I do. Yes. Let me show you. Let me be your guide.
I've already seen this movie.
I've seen this movie too.
That's me.
It didn't end well.
I've already seen this movie, and it ends with a big spider.
Yeah.
Follow
But
me.
what else can we do, right? He's an orc.
You know a way. Where does this way go?
I mean, what else can we do? Well,
Tell us.
I'm pretty sure Elrond's orders were not like, yeah, enter Mount Gram and rescue the dwarf that is in. Okay, well, it's.
Yeah. No, but I try to say in Sindarin. I think Aragorn understands Sindarin, right?
Targon.
Yeah, I would.
Yes.
I guess. I don't know. Targon. Yes, I guess so.
I
I
don't.
try to say in Sindarin. Look, this is an orc. He's an abomination created by Morgoth from my kind. This is not the kind of thing that it's not like we would be killing some human or elf or dwarf.
But he's
Oh,
crying.
halfling.
He's helpless. He's
He's
a
crying.
victim.
I once heard a very wise man said, "Can you restore the life? Then do not be so quick and dispense death, because not even the wiser knows the end of all paths."
Oh my God. Well, I think I may not be the wisest, but I know the end of this.
You
Now you can write this down. He
people.
will betray us.
You
The
peop-
first occasion, the first opportunity, he won't even think twice. He will just betray us. No matter what promises he makes, they are they're pointless.
You people are looking for
He's
the
kind.
dwarf, yeah? You looking for the Harry? I know he's inside. I know he talked to Radgul a lot. Radgul loves him. He likes to talk together. I don't know why, but Radgul made him talk. Oh yes, he made him talk for a long time.
You are talking too much. It's our turn to make questions. Which way do you know inside the mound?
There is a secret entrance. The humans, they're making deals with us. And there is this cleft in the maze hidden over there. It's there you can enter, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you can find another way yourself, but that's all I can do now.
What humans are making deals?
I don't know, like merchants.
Do they come often?
Say again?
Have you seen them often come into the mountain?
Yes, they're supposed to come every month or every moon or so, whatever. Maybe it's soon the meeting. I don't know. Come, show you the way. And he's, crouching and trying to scramble his way.
Ariel is thinking to himself, "Oh, humans and their naivety." They can make a deal with such a creature. But there you see a little bit. You see a little bit of a hard side to Ariel, because he doesn't sympathize with this guy one little bit.
I mean,
Probably, if he were alone, you feel that he would.
Okay, everyone make an insight
him-
roll.
I don't sympathize with the guy. Just I won't kill him while he's my prisoner.
Okay. Do it your own way.
Okay. This is my
Oh my
sad
God,
roll.
insight. I won't even. I mean, hope using hope here is just a waste. So I'm just hoping for a Gandalf there, and that's the only way we can do this.
Yeah.
What a
Oh.
way to go.
My God, we are so
That's the
insightful.
point of hope for this.
The
We
thing
are
starts
the
to
insightful team.
he starts to cry and shout so loud that his voice starts to echo around and
Okay, no.
resonate
We
in
just-
the whole of the
I take my
maze.
spear.
No, I cover his
Gagging.
mouth.
We gagging. We stop him.
Well,
Cut a piece of his own clothes and put them inside his mouth.
okay. He bites you a little, and then he's under control, dominated. Cannot really move, cannot really speak.
Okay. You will guide us to this door that you found. Now. Show us where it is.
And so he does. He starts to make his way back inside this maze. And
Before we go, what time of the day is now?
it's the night has fallen.
Doing at night.
Yeah, it's becoming pretty dark.
All day since the adventure started.
Yeah, you've been wandering through this labyrinth and climbing up, finally reaching Mount Graham, and having this chat now with the goblin, and that took you all day. You are all very weary and exhausted and mentally
Okay.
burdened and tired, but you still follow this shape around those corridors and those crevasses and clefts, and the whole thing feels rancid and it's humid and dark. You can barely see, thanks to the light of the moon, where you're heading, and
We should find a place to camp,
Yeah, I think the same.
rest a bit, eat.
And we should also decide what we want to do
Yeah.
apart
Yeah.
from the years of this gentleman.
yeah. As you kind of find a sort of a secluded spot under the cover of a rock, and kind of there is a hollow in the cliff. You make for what looks like the best camp you could possibly imagine under those conditions. And when the goblin sees you occupied doing other things, meanwhile probably keeping an eye on him, he will try again to take off, and he breaks another joint in his
No.
skeleton.
Because we're not that stupid. We leave them tight.
Is fully tight. I mean, we will use whatever we have to keep him tight.
Okay.
Tight.
If needed, we punch him in the head until he.
He's
Well,
trying to
fantastic.
escape,
He-
nevertheless, and breaks disjoints a few bones, and loses consciousness on the spot.
Okay.
He breathed.
Okay.
And stay quiet.
Okay. You know what? Can I just knock him out?
But
not
he
killing him,
knocked
but-
himself.
He knocked-
He lost consciousness alone
he's
from the
knocking-
pain of doing what he was doing. Exhausted.
Okay.
He'll be barely able to walk, but his legs are okay. But his shoulder blades, elbow, wrists are all dislocated.
Okay, so entering an orc fortress with a guide of questionable, trustfulness, trying to rescue one dwarf who might now, if he's telling the truth, be broken and possibly might even sort of fight against his own rescue, which I think is possible, seems to me to be very unwise course of action.
On the other hand, my friend, we come back to Rivendell and tell Master Elrond of all this. We might as good sentence the dwarf to death ourselves.
Maybe, but there's something big going here, right? There is an orc sent from Mordor. There is war between orc factions.
Yeah,
This
that's what
message
I
has
was thinking, that if there is war between the orc factions, this is good for us. We should do whatever we can to avoid them making this.
We also
Sorry,
know
you
that
broke down.
Yeah, if there is an envoy from Mordor to try to broker a peace between several factions of orcs, this is not good for us. We want them
No.
to kill each other.
Yes. So that envoy might be a good someone for us to at least investigate and probably take out if you can.
Yeah, this envoy should suffer a terrible accident. Terrible accident that both factions would
Be blamed for. Yeah.
blame for. Yeah. But
Yeah,
on the other hand, so I mean, from a player perspective, so there is always the how could I put it? The distinction between Batman and Superman. So in one hand, protect the innocent. On the other hand, punish the wicked. Okay? And I think even in the greater scheme of things, in this case, punish the wicked might have greater benefits. My
Yes.
heart tells me that saving the dwarf is the moral thing to do. So that's
anyway, our
Aragorn
mission was not investigating whatever happens among orcs.
Your
but it
mission,
was
yeah,
to-
your mission
to
was
get
to retrieve the dwarf.
to get
Yeah,
news
but-
of the dwarves,
But
and
their
I
mission.
suppose that hopefully to rescue them if feasible. We still
The thing
don't
is that-
know that it's
Yeah.
feasible.
But if we all go to rescue the dwarf and we fail,
Then
there will be nobody to warn Master Elrond what has.
yeah.
It's a
The
pity
envoy
that
of-
Ulf is not with us now, because we could have sent to Master Elrond with the news.
If we had
Yeah.
some, I don't know, pigeon or something like that, bring this message to Master Elrond.
Everyone,
No, I think that-
roll awareness -1.
God,
Awareness minus one dice. Oh my god,
that's gonna be bad. Let me see.
I need a stack.
Come on, one good one. No,
Nope.
it's worse than
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
somebody did it.
Woo!
I did it. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what.
Gandalf. Gandalf. You got a Gandalf. No, -1. I have 3 awareness.
I got an eye.
As you guys are whispering
Oh yeah.
between the three of you, did you light a fire?
No.
No fire.
no.
I
we
Okay.
can do
forbid
like
it.
I don't even think it's feasible to light a fire in such a place as that.
Yeah,
It's
for
not
no, I
it
mean-
damp as hell, and there is no wood
that
whatsoever.
would be a
I
feat.
suppose.
That's right. As the three of you
No,
are
also-
whispering your ideas and your concerns, exchanging your position, your viewpoints on what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what is the best, what is the worst. Targon, you something jumps at you like just there's a little pebble like running down the slope and falling about maybe it was very faint, like maybe 30 meters away. Like, you know, you've got your ranger ears, like you're all attuned to your environment, and you can swear that as you turn back and you turn over your shoulder and you look up, you can swear that you saw something. You saw a shape, and it was so faint and quick, and that voila, it's gone. But you're under the impression that you are being watched. And this is when you hear a song.
I
Yes.
grab for my bait.
Okay.
I go for my, and I say to the others with a
Okay.
gesture that there was
Yeah.
something.
I
The
grab
tree-
my spear and as silently as I can, and I stand up and I'm on the alert as well.
Okay.
Same with my
Seeing Targon.
What do you gear up with, Red Dog?
with a bow.
The bow. Okay, the bow is out. Your
It's there.
three presences, your three bodies are.
I try to put my back against my companion's back.
Okay. Only fog.
And I keep an eye on the orc that we have in case he makes any movement
Okay.
or makes like it's going to emit any sound. I'm ready to kick his head and knock him down again. Knock him
Sound.
I
up
guess our backs are protected anyway. Are we in a suitable spot for camping? So I suppose we should be at least protected on the
Yes.
backs.
Yes.
Are we?
Yes. You could not
Okay.
be jumped on like from behind. No. But from above.
Okay.
From above. Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
from either side of the cleft, yes. Or from the front, yes. Or maybe from a hole to the left, yes. Or maybe from this crack over
Otherwise-
there, yes. Or maybe this shadow over there that move, yes. It could come from anywhere. But what you didn't expect is this merry song. Like going, oh, yee, oh, oh, yee. Shut up, and those voices echoing from afar, like maybe, I don't know, you couldn't say. It's really difficult to establish like the distance, because to estimate the distance, it's an echo of an echo, you know, so it can come from the next turn in the next gully, or maybe the one after exiting from that, or yet down a couple of hills back down, or maybe up. For now, you cannot really assess that, but still, make me a it's gonna sound weird, but make me a courtesy roll. for I think that courtesy in that case, I would understand it as like this language memory, language of tones and accents, and nature
Right.
of the voice, cultures, and origin of sounds, cultural sounds. So everyone makes a courtesy roll.
Could I make a song roll instead? Trying to. So could it be a song roll, or is that not?
A song roll, yes, that works too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have said that. Yeah. Song or courtesy.
And I have. Oh my god! That's so unlucky. Anyway.
Targon, you can sort of make for a troll voice, singing a song, but not a song, not a troll song. Like the rhythms and the intonations. There is some kind of like a troll singing a human song. It sounds as weird as it sounds.
Okay, but the voice is a troll's voice.
Yes.
I tell Penny, I say, troll.
But you said you saw a shape, I whispered to him.
Kevin,
You saw a shape before.
Yeah, the shape
Yeah,
Targon noticed before from a distance and with the darkness and the fog could not really be identified at all. Certainly not the
Okay.
size of a troll.
So it was
Yeah,
not the size of a troll.
It was not the size of a troll.
So there is
trolls are not known for being super stealth either.
Anyway, you say troll, right? Targon says troll, and I grasp my spear with a little bit more strength and prepare for the worst.
You can hear the song. So they keep going, and some kind of echo of other voices around. Voices, not gnarls, not growls. Some kind of ha, as if some form of company was going about.
Also, more than one voice.
Yeah, no, there is more. Yeah.
So several trolls. Several trolls is not
Things.
something we.
I don't know if it's
no,
several trolls. I'm not
Targon,
convinced.
you heard only one troll singing, and other voices that you cannot make. Well, no, listen, now that you hear, you focus a bit, and yeah, there must be human voices.
This is weird.
maybe that's the orc was talking about.
I think we should hide. So you mean the orc, the troll that talking about, the Uruk-hai?
There's
No.
one troll and some humans talking. I think that's what I understood.
I think
Yes.
the
Troll is accompanied by humans.
I think the humans are the people who come to buy and exchange stuff at Mount Graham. That's what I think. I think these are the human merchants the orc was talking about. Maybe the troll is what they're selling.
But the troll is singing.
Yeah, maybe that's quite an expensive gift, a singing troll.
I think we should hide.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want to.
I mean,
I
you
don't
convinced
think-
me when you said troll. I mean, all the rest was
All the rest was window dressing, right?
whatever. That's not troll.
This company and its troll are going further away from your position.
Okay, so they're
Are
not
they going in the direction of Mount Graham? Can we
You
know
have no idea.
that? Okay.
Okay, we should.
What about I go? I won't go very far, but at least I should make eye contact with them and see if I can find out in what direction they are heading, and then I come back. I'm not planning to.
Yeah,
You know,
I
to go.
think it's better if you do because you can see in the darkness. Whether I can.
All right,
Yes, and I can be
Ariel.
I can be stealthy.
Roll either hunting or explore. What else
Explore.
could
It would be explore for me, and I'll use my. Well, I have the map. I guess I use that, so it is an automatic +1 die. I guess.
be? No, this is the useless map now. No, certainly not.
Okay, so no map, no map here. So all right,
Yeah.
Let me.
Oh, no,
that's
we
not
can let's update that. It's a great success
Okay.
anyway. But in that case,
Yeah.
we could say that you would have updated your maps, and you would have drawn
I've
maps.
been drawing on the map. Yeah.
Yes,
I've been drawing on the map. Every time you stop, I try to update it. We talked about this last time that you allowed me to do that to update the map
sure, totally
as
makes
much as I
sense.
can.
Yeah. Anyway, you have a great
It's the map
success
of
already.
the ravines.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So I try to
yeah, you walk.
follow them until I can see them, but I don't try to get very close. At least until I know what I'm seeing.
You come around the corner of yet another of those ravines, and at this point, you can see the silhouette of 4 humans, accompanied by a troll, going opposite your direction, going away from you, into what seems like. It's hard because they will be just about turning yet another bend, but they're entering some form of what's the name? Some form of clearing, a circular dead end, and you cannot see much more, or you would have to do a stealth roll, I'm afraid.
I will try to do that, yeah, because I suspect they are going to that secret entrance, and if I can determine that we don't need our unpleasant friend.
I see. Just wait a sec.
Anymore?
Is Jordi with us?
Yes.
Okay, no worries.
Don't worry,
Let's go. Let's
So
go.
what do you want me to do? Stealth?
You do a stealth +1 thanks to the fog and the darkness.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
+1, and I have 4 die. I don't need hope for this. I have 4 die. Surely I'm not gonna miss this. Famous last words.
Why?
So there you go.
Why? There you
Oh
go.
my god. Wait. I cannot believe this. I
It's a
missed by
nine.
1.
I mean, you just said it.
Yeah, don't mention those things. This was an Eye of
There's
Sauron.
that too.
Yeah. I don't know if I forgot if there were other eyes before, but no, the eye
Yeah,
awareness
there
has
was
been
one.
increased.
Unbelievable. Okay, well,
You
There
try
you go.
to you climb up this ridge. Make for look for a better vantage point on the whole affair. And as you reach the lip of the cliff that is overlooking this clearing, this kind of circular, 15 meters wide circular clearing surrounded by cliffs, with like a couple of waterfalls running in the middle of it all, and it's pretty dark. You can't really make out. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 humans. You can't see the troll now, and that's it. They're here. They're chatting.
do I see an opening somewhere? Somewhere where the troll might have gone through?
No trace of the troll.
Do I see an opening somewhere, another way out, for example, of this circular enclosure?
Actually, there is only one way inside. Yeah, one entry, one corridor, one of those ravine gully leads inside this place. And you're sort of like possibly 10, 15 meters away, overlooking the whole thing. And
So,
this is when
question.
you see the shape of the troll
Okay.
climbing the cliff towards you.
Yeah.
It goes like,
I obviously run.
and he shouts like that.
Okay, I run. I don't.
You run?
I try to run, and I try to lose him. I don't go straight for where my friends are. I try to lead him on a merry round and
Okay.
lose him along the cliffs.
Do another
As much as I
stealth
can.
roll.
Do we hear the roar?
Yeah, you hear a big roar. Yeah.
Stealth. I guess do I have a +1 anymore? I guess not, right?
No, not this time.
Okay, so I will use hope this time.
Oh,
I mean,
and don't mention anything else.
I will not say anything. Notice I'm not saying anything about what will or will not happen.
All right.
Okay, I success, yeah.
You slip into the darkness between rocks. You jump, agile as you are, and you become one with the night. And you can hear with your keen ears.
Hey, Maggie! What do you do there? Come here, baby. Come here, my baby, Maggie. Stop calling Maggie, and he's not your baby. He's mine. Midget! Midget!
And you hear like the rubbles and like you hear like, I don't know, the troll maybe he has been called back.
Okay, so he's not after me anymore.
No, he's not.
I mean, my heart is pounding. I take a while to recompose myself
Okay.
and act like the aloof elf, is supposed to feel, never
Yes.
shaken by anything, although that actually did shake me quite a lot. So, because I think I'm not sure if I've ever seen a troll. Maybe I have, but I probably was never so close to one that was specifically after me, right?
No,
So
this
that was
this was a troll like
sobering experience.
this was a 1.70 m, a hunchback, like crouched, walking on 4 legs thingy.
Right. Can I identify it? Would I know what kind of troll that was?
Make a lore.
A small one.
Uh,
Very
Yeah. That was a cave troll. Slinker.
Cave troll. Okay. So I make my way back.
Yeah. You go back?
Yes, I make my way back, making sure that I'm not being pursued. I take every precaution to not, lead anyone back to our encampment. But if it seems clear, I'll go back.
You have this
And,
weird feeling that those people, they feel at home, they don't feel threatened, and they probably misjudged completely what was happening. Possibly the troll is one of, like going after every butterfly or whatever thing and being distracted and messing around. So,
Right.
and these people, they gave you the feeling in the half conversation that you overheard that they were really not trying to conceal themselves. They were having,
Right.
not a good time, but they were relaxed.
It was another day in the job, in a sense. It was just
Kinda,
like
yes.
walking
Yeah.
home from work, from etc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I return and I say, you may have heard something back there. I was briefly sighted by a cave troll, but I managed to. Yeah, I managed to lose him. And there are 4 people here who called the troll their baby. We've had a weird day, so that's just another weirdness to add to the pile. And yeah, I described to them the details of the situation, the fact that this seems to be routine for them. They are just moving around. Maybe they don't realize that the troll that we are here, even though I may have alerted them with my clumsiness. They actually probably still think they are totally safe. But I didn't have time to investigate the place in more detail because I had to beat a hasty retreat from where I was.
we could follow their tracks tomorrow. If they're not trying to conceal themselves, I guess there will be plenty of tracks to follow. Maybe it will lead to the entrance that
That was my hope. Yeah.
little friend mentioned before. At that
That was
point,
my hope.
I won't make sure that being heard. At that point, our little friend would be useless to us.
Yes, indeed he would.
We could even get rid of him. I
mean,
don't
he could
mean
meet with
what I
an-
say, but I want him to hear me. Yes.
Realize I'm speaking
Yes.
like a villain in a movie. But dude, it's simply this. I don't think orcs are things that, they're not normal things. They're not things that deserve. They are orcs. I mean, enough said. They are orcs. They are tortured elves, or created from tortured elves thousands of years ago. Screw them. That's my.
Once we reach the door, once we reach Mount Graham, still need to find Dwarf.
Jordi, you're a bit
So-
low. Your mic is a bit low. I don't know if you can push your.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying
Yes.
that even if we get to the entrance of Mount Graham, this sacred entrance, after that we still need to find the dwarf, the dungeons.
Oh yes. So, by the way, what did we decide this? Are we really going to try to, the three of us, break into a fortress full of orcs to rescue one dwarf when we know an envoy from Mordor is on their way to prevent a war between orc factions right now?
Something
Again,
tells
There
me that
are positive aspects in that. We know that there are 50 fewer orcs in Mount Graham at the moment.
and 50
So,
fewer goblins.
Maybe we would not have a better time to go and try. Well, we don't know how many, but at least we know that there are not as many as they could be. And
That is a good point.
we know that some men are familiar with the area. So at least it may be so uncommon that some men around. Maybe I am the one who could look more similar to the man that lurks in this area. I don't know, I haven't seen them, but who knows? Maybe.
And
That could
what's
also
your
play
ID there?
No, not clear already, but
You are breaking up, massive.
Yeah,
I'm breaking off. Can you hear me
your
now?
your sound is being interrupted. We didn't hear what you said last.
How is my sound now?
Yeah, it's better
It's
When-
okay now.
when you
Okay.
closer to the mic, I guess. I don't know. What did you say last?
Yeah. I'm thinking we could track down those men, get a feeling of what is their whereabouts here, and then maybe form a plan. But I think maybe a man like me were here around, it could be maybe not as suspicious as we think. And this could be an advantage for us if we go inside. I don't know, but we don't know enough yet. But I could, or maybe we could, with some like camouflage, pretend to be those men, potentially.
Yeah,
It's
would
far.
have a-
It's a bit early, but
the typical Wookiee prisoner ruse. We bring an elf prisoner.
But no, but for this plan, we don't know enough yet. But it's a possibility potentially once we know more about those men and about the entrance.
Yeah.
I still think we may need this orc yet.
Okay, so are we decided? Because once we do it, we're committed.
We have to find out more first. See if it's even feasible.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a lot of orcs near the entrance, and then
Yeah, we just go back.
we make our final decision once if we find the entrance, and then see how it looks. I guess
Yeah.
that will be
Yeah.
the
Although to
time.
me, secret entrance sounds more like there are no guards here. But yeah, I agree. We cannot make our decisions based on
So,
information.
what's the plan right now? Are you going back to this place, to this clearing where Ariel went, and try to learn more about them right now, or are you waiting for them to make a move and possibly track them from there?
I think we are waiting for the day. At least my impression was that we would be waiting for the day and then tracking them, starting from the clearing. So then, obviously, if they don't come towards us before
Perfect. I love it.
that.
Okay.
But I don't know if the others agree, obviously.
They have a cave troll, so I guess. Well, is the sun here sunny enough to turn him to stone if he's out during the day?
It's so foggy over here, you could guess that some would risk it. I don't know. I mean, there is no direct sunlight. To me, they would feel discomfort, but without direct sunlight, they wouldn't turn to stone. That's my guess.
Okay, then I agree with Red. How do I call it? Red Dog's plan. Is that
Doggy.
Call me doggy.
so weird? with the Red Dog's plan. Yeah, sounds good. We wait a little bit and then see.
I like it. Okay, let's take 5, and we come back,
Yeah.
and it's going to be the night, and you're gonna spend the night waiting for whatever. So you guys spend, you take turn. You guard your position. A few go to sleep. Another one stands guard. Targon, you still have this weird feeling that anyway, all of you have this feeling now that you're being watched and you're all on edge. For sure, it's not going to be the best night you've spent in your life so far. If you want to wait it out, morning will come without a problem, without an issue. And this dim twilight, it's hard to know exactly when dawn sets in, but at some point you can make out the shapes around you, and the fog is very very much there, and all your equipment, your gear, your clothes, your cloaks, whatever you wear, your boots, it's all soaked after a night of kind of half drizzling rain. Not a very good weather. It was nearly -5 degrees during the night. And your goblin isn't breathing. He didn't survive.
Yeah. Generally, when they stop breathing, it means we're dead. I think
Okay.
that's what my experience tells me. He may pretend to be dead. So. We can stab him in the arm just to make sure.
Let's stab him to make sure he's dead.
Yes, he's not faking it.
Okay, one fewer problem.
I guess so.
At least you want you know, with his rattle and his noise won't be an issue.
Was there anything interesting with his gear?
No, he was.
Anything?
No, really, he was in rags, and he was just a notched dagger.
No signs. No, like, because I remember we found that dead orc's body with. Was it what?
Nothing special on him. No. Scars and random bruises. He was actually stomped nearly to death already by the column of warriors leaving the fortress. So no, he was in pretty bad shape already.
Well, okay. I guess we should hide the body a little bit. That is not completely obvious, so that it's not found by some patrol or someone.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And then I lead, I guess, I lead the two of you to the place where I saw the clearing, where the men were.
Perfectly doable. You do that in perfect synchronicity, the three of you following step by step after Ariel's, and you surely soon are near the position where you got rid of the troll, and you have this overview of this circular clearing, which has been stomped in places. You can see that there were people there. There was a troll there. It's hard to make out for much more detail from your position right now. But if you want to slide down and clamber your way down into the cleft itself, that's no problem. There is no sign of life. The fog is kind of hanging there. Hmm? Say again.
Sorry. Do we still feel we are being watched?
If you want to do, actually, at the moment, no. I would say you're fine. I would say you're fine. You feel this kind of a weird sense of emptiness and not a sound. Even the magpies seem. It's very early in the day. Even the magpies have given you a moment of rest.
Okay, so I guess maybe I go ahead a little bit more carefully to the slide down to see, just make a last check that there isn't some ambush waiting for us.
Yeah. I guess I keep an arrow cocked, and I stay towards the high rises. So
yes.
For now.
Yes. Oh, my camera just fucked up again. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ariel, you do just that, and you find yourself circling around this clearing and making sure there's no dead end anywhere. And you can actually confirm that you guys are alone at the moment.
Okay.
In here.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I make a hand sign to everyone else. I guess we have some hand signs or that mean things. I make one of those. I make one of those.
Sure.
Okay, clear, something like that.
Yes.
And I don't know. I want to see if there's any clue about where they went from here.
Yes, it would be. We we come downstairs down to the bottom of the clearing as well.
Yes.
So,
As you do.
and we
Roll, everyone. Roll a scan.
None of us has anything in scan.
He's killing us today, man.
Could it be hunting instead?
Yes.
I don't have anything in hunting, but I think some of you do, right? So
hunting. We are much better, but is it scan or hunting? Yeah.
Whichever you like.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I like hunting more.
we'll try
Me
scan
too.
just for the heck of it.
I will try hunting.
Yeah, hunting is nothing. Yeah. Anyway.
Hey,
Nice. Jesus
Randall.
Christ, look at this. Yay.
Cool, a great success.
Gondor.
And a success for Red Dog. Okay. Well, there were clearly people here, humans. There was a troll, for sure, that walked on all fours. And there are tracks of orcs as well. One bigger than the others. Others mid-sized. And others more goblin-sized. With a great success, you can assess that there were 3 to 5 humans and a troll. And something like possibly more than a dozen orcs there.
Well,
And-
when I looked at them last night, there were only the humans and the troll, right? There were no signs of orcs back then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you left before things happened.
But you did good. Otherwise, would be like a meeting between orcs and humans and a troll and elf. And those never end well.
With the great success now, Targon, like the good ranger you are, you can see that there is those orc tracks. They don't come from the human tracks. They come from there's this cleft, there's this ravine, like a corridor coming into the clearing. The human tracks and the troll tracks come from there, hang for a moment inside the clearing, and then go back out the same way they came. Now there is one thing you cannot really figure out is where those orc tracks came from. But one human track, weirdly enough, you follow it and you can see that it goes basically into the cliff, straight towards the cliff, with kind of 2 orc tracks to the side, like as if the human was dragged by 2 orcs into the rock. Make another scan. Only Targon.
A scan or can I keep
A
track?
scan.
Using hunting. No, scan.
Scan.
Okay.
Because now you're inspecting the rocks. It's like those tracks that disappear under the rock.
Okay, so it's a moment to spend another hope point, I guess. Well, there goes nothing. Yeah. Ah, the Gandalf, I saw it there. You know, it was
Yeah.
okay. I fail. I fail, and I spend my hope.
You can't figure out. It's mind. How do you say?
glowing.
There is
Mind blowing.
something wrong in the landscape. Like those orcs, they came, they landed, they were parachuted there, or anyway, they disappear. Their track disappears.
But it goes to a cliff, so it goes to a rock wall, or it goes to
Yeah, it goes
to
to
a
the rock, to
precipice.
the stone wall. Yeah, it goes to the stones. You're looking for a secret door. You know what you're looking for, and you cannot find it. You cannot identify recesses or a crack in the wall. You cannot find it.
Also,
The rock is solid, right? I touched the rock.
The rock is
make sure
very
it's
real.
not an illusion.
It's very
Okay.
real.
Okay, if Targon, I guess, talks to us about what he's found.
I mean, I explain what I'm doing. I'm not crazy. I'm touching this rock because I followed I followed the path.
You know, the minds of humans are very fragile. I have to worry. Anyway, something I never used this elfin skill. I can spend a point of hope and automatically just win a magic success in any skill. Is that how this works? Really?
Yeah, you spend a point of hope to achieve a magical success. Yeah, and you still need to roll to know the quality of the success. But it's gonna be a basic success. But you still roll to know if it's an extraordinary or a great success. So
It's
you can roll
an
extra,
a great success because I have no die in scan, right? So I can use that including in skills that I have nothing allocated for. It just works with anything.
Yeah, if you have no die, you just roll your 12-sided die. Yeah.
But that's the thing. I mean, it's like using magic, and that may
I know
attract the sight of the enemy.
I totally forgot about this during my. I mean, because if I use hope anyway, why would I not use this? I know they cause attention too much if I do this in the middle of a bunch of people. It's obvious that it's not natural. But here, right, I should have used that for my stealth, or since I used hope. Yeah, I totally forgot about this.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we're learning.
Let me use the hope and roll. It's scan, right?
Roll scan, yeah. You see the like a thin little crack that goes around, you know, in an arch kind of fashion, like somehow this piece of rock is movable, but
Right.
it would go onto the inside. It would not. The door would not open to the toward outward, but inward. There is definitely a passage there that is well hidden.